Japan is a land of contrasts. It is a place where the past and the future coexist in a delicate balance, creating a unique cultural tapestry that is both ancient and cutting-edge. It is a place where ancient traditions meet modern technology. The serene practice of the tea ceremony, with its meticulous attention to detail, stands alongside the bustling innovation of advanced robotics. Traditional calligraphy, an art form that has been practiced for centuries, finds its place next to vibrant digital billboards that light up the night sky. It is a country that has experienced both great triumphs and devastating defeats. The scars of World War II are a stark reminder of the past, yet the sight of the Shinkansen bullet train speeding by Mount Fuji symbolizes the nation's relentless drive towards progress and innovation. But through it all, Japan has always shown a remarkable ability to adapt and reinvent itself. The post-war reconstruction efforts were nothing short of miraculous, transforming a nation in ruins into a global economic powerhouse. Today, the bustling streets of modern Tokyo are a testament to Japan's resilience and determination. This essay will explore Japan's journey from a feudal society to a modern economic superpower. We will delve into the historical events and cultural shifts that have shaped this incredible transformation. It will examine the country's rise, fall, and remarkable resurgence. From the industrious factory workers of the 1960s who laid the foundation for economic growth, to the contemporary business districts that symbolize Japan's current status as a global leader in technology and finance. It is a story of resilience, innovation, and the enduring spirit of the Japanese people. The nation has faced natural disasters, economic challenges, and social changes, yet it continues to thrive. The rebuilding efforts after the tsunami and the rise of young entrepreneurs in the tech industry are just a few examples of this indomitable spirit. For centuries, Japan was a secluded nation, largely closed off from the outside world. The Edo period was marked by a strict social order and limited foreign influence, allowing Japan to develop a unique culture and way of life. This changed dramatically in the mid-19th century when American Commodore Matthew Perry sailed into Tokyo Bay. His arrival was a turning point, forcing Japan to confront the realities of a rapidly changing world. Perry's arrival forced Japan to open its doors to trade and interaction with the West. The subsequent treaties marked the beginning of a new era, one that would see Japan rapidly modernize and embrace new technologies and ideas. This pivotal event marked the beginning of Japan's rapid modernization and transformation into a major world power. The Meiji Restoration brought about sweeping changes as Japan adopted Western industrial practices and reformed its political and social structures. By the early 20th century, Tokyo had transformed into a bustling urban center, reflecting the nation's newfound status on the global stage. The Meiji Restoration of 1868 brought about a period of dramatic change in Japan. This pivotal moment marked the end of centuries of feudal rule and the beginning of a new era of modernization and transformation. The new government, led by Emperor Meiji, was determined to modernize the country and strengthen its military. They recognized that in order to compete with Western powers, Japan needed to adopt new technologies and ideas. They embarked on an ambitious program of reforms, abolishing the feudal system and establishing a constitutional monarchy. This shift laid the foundation for a more centralized and efficient government capable of driving the nation forward. Education was prioritized, and Japanese students were sent abroad to study Western science, technology, and industry. These students returned with new knowledge and skills, which they used to help modernize Japan. The government encouraged the development of industries such as shipbuilding, recognizing the importance of a strong maritime presence for both defense and trade. Steelmaking and textiles also became key industries, driving economic growth and providing employment for many Japanese citizens. Japan rapidly industrialized, adopting Western technologies and ideas while adapting them to their own unique cultural context. This blend of old and new allowed Japan to modernize without losing its cultural identity. This period saw the construction of railroads, telegraph lines, and factories, which facilitated communication and transportation, further accelerating industrial growth. These advancements transformed Japan's economy and society, leading to rapid urbanization and the rise of a modern, industrialized nation. The Meiji Restoration set Japan on a path to becoming a major global power, a legacy that continues to shape the country today. By the early 20th century, Japan had emerged as a major force in East Asia. The nation had undergone a rapid transformation from a feudal society to a modern industrial power. This transformation was driven by the Meiji Restoration, which began in 1868 and aimed to modernize Japan's economy, military, and government. The country's leaders were determined to make Japan a formidable player on the global stage. The country's military strength was put to the test in the Russo-Japanese War of 1904 to 1905. This conflict was a pivotal moment in Japan's history, as it was the first time the nation faced a major European power in battle. The war was fought over control of territories in East Asia, particularly Korea and Manchuria, which were of strategic and economic importance to both Japan and Russia. To the surprise of many world powers, Japan decisively defeated Russia, establishing itself as a dominant power in the region. The victory was not only a military triumph, but also a significant boost to Japanese national pride and confidence. It demonstrated Japan's ability to compete with and defeat Western powers, challenging the prevailing notion of Western superiority. This victory marked the first time that an Asian nation had defeated a major European power in modern times. The success in the Russo-Japanese War had far-reaching implications, altering the balance of power in East Asia and inspiring other Asian nations to resist colonial domination. It also signaled the rise of Japan as a major military and imperial power. Japan's growing economic and military might, coupled with its imperial ambitions, led to increasing tensions with its neighbors. The nation's leaders pursued a policy of expansionism, seeking to secure resources and territory to support Japan's burgeoning industrial economy. This expansionist policy brought Japan into conflict with China and other countries in the region, as it sought to establish itself as the dominant power in East Asia. Japan sought to expand its influence in Asia, leading to conflicts with China and, eventually, its involvement in World War II. The quest for dominance and resources drove Japan to pursue aggressive military campaigns, resulting in widespread devastation and suffering. The legacy of Japan's rise to power in the early 20th century continues to shape the geopolitics of the region to this day. Japan's entry into World War II in 1941 had devastating consequences for the country. The war brought destruction and suffering to Japan on an unprecedented scale. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 and the subsequent surrender of Japan marked a turning point in the country's history. The war left Japan in ruins. Its cities were devastated, its economy lay in shambles, and its people were demoralized. The country was occupied by Allied forces, led by the United States, which oversaw the rebuilding of Japan and the creation of a new democratic government. Section 5. Rising from the ashes. The post-war period was a time of remarkable recovery and growth for Japan. With the assistance of the United States, Japan rebuilt its infrastructure and economy. The country adopted a new constitution, renouncing war and embracing pacifism. The focus shifted to economic development, with the government implementing policies to promote export-oriented growth. The 1960s witnessed the Japanese economic miracle as the country experienced an unprecedented economic boom. Fueled by technological innovation and a highly skilled workforce, Japan's economy grew at an astonishing rate. The country became a global leader in manufacturing, producing high-quality automobiles, electronics, and other consumer goods. Section 6. Economic miracle to economic bubble. Japan's economic success continued into the 1980s, with the country becoming the world's second-largest economy. However, this period of rapid growth also saw the emergence of an asset price bubble. Speculation in real estate and stock markets led to an unsustainable surge in asset prices. The bubble burst in the early 1990s, leading to a prolonged period of economic stagnation known as the Lost Decade. The collapse of asset prices had a ripple effect throughout the economy, leading to bank failures, corporate bankruptcies, and rising unemployment. Section 7. A new century, a new Japan. Despite the challenges of the lost decade, Japan entered the 21st century with a determination to adapt and innovate. The country continued to be at the forefront of technological advancements, particularly in robotics, artificial intelligence, and renewable energy. Japan has also faced demographic challenges, with a declining birth rate and an aging population. However, the country has sought to address these issues through policies aimed at promoting work-life balance and encouraging immigration. Japan has also embraced automation and robotics to address labor shortages. Section 8. The enduring spirit of Japan. Japan's journey through history is a testament to the country's resilience, adaptability, and capacity for innovation. From the Meiji Restoration to the post-war economic miracle and beyond, Japan has consistently demonstrated its ability to overcome adversity and reinvent itself. The country's history offers valuable lessons in the importance of embracing change, fostering innovation, and maintaining a strong sense of national identity. Japan's story is far from over, and the country continues to inspire the world with its unique culture, technological prowess, and enduring spirit.